And welcome back into the Main Event Broadcasting Network. We are joined by Wes Peacock, Jackson Weig, and Brett Lake. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. Congratulations once again, 2 years in a row, going for the two-peat. So my first question will be for Jackson Weig. Outstanding performance, MVP. If not for sure, I'm sure that's up for nomination. Great performance. What was going into your mind? Only 2 days rest coming into this game, and then just gutting out the performance that you did today.
Well, I just wanted to lay it on the line for the team. I knew everybody really wanted to get back to Wisconsin, and I didn't think it mattered. It was 2 days rest. Last year I went on 1 day's rest, so it was not really that big of a difference.
Okay, I have a question for Lake and Peacock. Okay. Both of you collecting 200 hits in this regional. How important were those individual accomplishments when your team's trying to win this regional?
You want me to go first? Yeah. Individual accomplishments are always great, but I like the team ones better. Especially, I've been playing with Brett since Little League, so everything we do together is very important. And I would much rather win and go 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts like I did yesterday than get my 200th hit. But that's always good too.
Yeah, it was special to share that moment with Wes the same week and those accomplishments in our careers, but it really pales in comparison to the team win and the team regional victory. It was really awesome.
Okay, this is Billy Mangum here. Back to Peacock. Going back to yesterday's game against Marietta, close game. What were the emotions going through your body there at that moment? Crazy game, crazy finish. That much closer, knowing you had a heavy task today. What were your emotions that you were thinking at that moment?
Everyone has bad games eventually, and yesterday was probably my worst game ever. But, you have to get past it, and baseball's a game of failure. So I'm used to having rough games. I'm used to having good games. So I just had to prepare myself mentally and really focus. And I had to take deep breaths before I got in the box and really calm myself down because I knew my swing wasn't where I wanted it to be. But today I really worked on it and got my head right and just relaxed and knew that if I got my head straight, then the hits will come. And so just tried to put the bat on the ball and put it in play and help my team win.
Jackson, first inning in today's game, Birmingham Southern loads the bases. You're able to get out of it with a double play. It seemed like you settled in after that. Take us through that inning and then kind of what changed from there going forward.
The first inning, it was just kind of, this is the championship game. Everybody's kind of nervous. And then I ended up getting that double play ball up the middle, and Nick backed me up, and it was a fantastic turn, and I think that set the tone for the game, was that double play.
Question here for Weig as well. You had to sit through game 1 of today and watch your team struggle to win that game. Were you thinking at all that you were going to enter that game and pitch?
No, I don't think that was ever in the coach's mind. I think it was definitely win that game with everybody else and then see what happens in game 2.
Wes, speaking about that first game, you had the big hit there, straightaway center field shot, drove in the 2 go-ahead runs, or the time run and the go-ahead run. Again, that at bat seemed like you were kind of focused there. Take us through that. What'd you see? What pitch did you hit? And
I don't remember the at bat. I think it was a 1-0 pitch, but I remember that I was just thinking, see the ball, hit the ball, and just get a pitch I could drive. And I think that pitch was a little bit middle away. Honestly, I don't really remember. It was all a blur. I'm exhausted, but I remember. But I hit the ball hard. Luckily, it found a hole and helped us win. It's great.
Okay, this question for Brett Lake. You and Peacock, both seniors. Weig, sophomore, a little young blood up there. Explain, the kind of mindset that you guys started. Let's go all the way back to the fall. The kind of mindset that you instilled as a senior, definitely going all the way to the national championship last year, hopeful to do that again, knock on wood. And just the kind of mindset that you guys instilled in this young class, have one freshman in the lineup and Nick Chambers at shortstop. Just the kind of things that you guys did preparing for this season and how that helped you in today's doubleheader.
Obviously we came in with high expectations. We were ranked number 2, number 3, sometimes number 1 in polls. But we really had to look past that and just focus on what we had to do. Last year we worked really hard to get there. This year we worked really hard again. As seniors, we just try to instill that same work ethic that Emory baseball instills in us. And Coach T is really good about, not giving us big heads about it. Just keep working, keep doing what you're going to be doing. Yeah, and we're coming to the regionals. This is going to be like our last time. Like, we don't know when we're going to play baseball again, if ever. So we really had to play as a family, just like last year. So.
And I guess I'll send that back to you. What was kind of your opinion? And I know last year you guys had the little sombrero out.
On the
so
bush.
what was kind of the motivating thing for this?
Yeah, well, last year we had the bush and the sombrero. The sombrero we actually picked up on the side of the road as we were going onto the bus to come to regionals. But those things, they just come to you. They have to be organic. And we really wanted something this year, and we kept trying out all these things, and they kept failing. And this year was full of struggles, and luckily we came out ahead on top. And these kind of things like the bush and the sombrero, they're team things that bring us all together around like an object or something. But this year we didn't really have one, but we were a team and we were a family, and that's really what matters at the end of the day.
How you doing? Joe Curatolo here. My question really, as you're going back there, what's going to be different in Appleton this year?
I'll take that. We'll try not lose the first game. That was hard to come back from. Obviously the setup's different because last year we lost the first game. How to play double headers, how to play just straight on through, and Whitewater had that off day that really helped them, so we were pretty exhausted, but just try and come out firing. Obviously we lost the first game in regionals. That was tough, but we know we can do that. We know we can play as a family and come out and win.
Guys, I think safe to say kind of a different makeup to the team this year than there was last year, kind of different feeling, but the same end result here at the regionals. Again, what has this season been like for you guys? It seemed like it was a little bit more of a struggle at times, but you end up at the same place.
Yeah, the guys who graduated, Danny Ituri, he was a loud guy, and he kind of kept us under control and kept us going and pumped us up. Same with Brandon, Jared, but other Jared. Which one's the other Jared? Anyways, and then all the other guys, Josh Boker, Rob Gross, Matt McMahon, Hinojosa, I want to say everyone, but they were all great guys with big personalities, and this year it kind of felt empty at times without the personalities at the beginning, and then when people started to fill in roles, it really started to get us going, and like we keep saying, it brought us together as a family, and it's just great being on this team. I love it.
So last question here. We'll go one by one from left to right, starting with you, Wes. Just kind of like your defining moment. You can either pick this year, this regional, something in your career as well. For each one of you guys, just something that you were thankful for, maybe an experience where you didn't do as well and it made you grow as a player, or maybe a day where you had great success and you think that's what got you to this point.
Oh, just one moment in the whole season, or my whole career.
Either one.
Every time Kyle Monk comes in, I know it's going to be a sure thing, and that's unbelievable. As a freshman last year coming in, and I think he had 6 saves in the postseason. So, when I see him coming on the mound, I know that it's game over, and that's really kept me going because I know you just have a ton of confidence when he's out there.
For me, one of my best friends on the team, Connor Dillman, has been there. He's a senior this year. He's a junior last year. And everything I've done is just trying to follow in his footsteps and do things the right way. And just getting to watch him pitch has been really good for me in my career.
For me personally, I had a really good season last year. Came into this year with high expectations and struggled a little bit with injuries. Missed a few games. And then my teammates, Phil, Wilson, Coble, all those guys just picked up the slack immediately and had unreal seasons. Phil, what is he hitting, 390 or something, so clutch. He's been really killing it and really changed the season around.
Well, guys, thank you once again. You've been listening to Billy Mangum and Joe Curatolo, and we have a special guest appearance.
John Schwartz, I get it.
Over here from Emory. And once again, congratulations, guys. Good luck and best of luck in the national championship scene. We will send it back to baseball pitching coach Justin Scally for the end remarks here on the Main Event Broadcasting Network.